Foo.
That's-
Up. Please try again, it says.
No.
Oh, now we're live. Okay.
Beautiful without some Darjeeling.
Hell.
It's Mr.
It's
T.
a little bit bizarre. Never had
Worst
that
intro
error
ever.
As a
message
Mr. T
before.
joke.
Worst intro ever.
It really is. Anyway, so, welcome to Legacy of Fire, Chapter 1, Howl of the Carrion King. This is, as far as I can tell, session number 9. So,
Number 9.
when last we left our intrepid heroes, they were cruising around the battle market, just checking things out. Ulfgar still on the ground floor, screaming for challengers, getting no takers.
Sorry.
Everybody else up on the second level, Maldrek was flirting with Undrella.
I'm the shooter.
Undressa. And Rousdower taking a dump.
In a storeroom that he thinks is.
And Faden was chatting with, had been chatting with Ulfgar over the edge
I
of
said something important to
the
you.
platform.
Now I don't remember what it was.
I don't remember either.
I think you were telling him to get up here.
Probably.
Yeah,
The
it's been,
snag on him.
it's been 2 weeks
Here's that.
since our last session, so I don't even really remember what was going on. So,
I was probably calling him ugly.
so,
You ugly little imp.
what are we doing now?
I believe we were deciding whether we were staying in the battle market
Yeah.
to rest.
Well, we've got to stay here.
Right. Or else it would be
Suspicious.
Yeah.
We got to give it a...
I'm gonna have to let these two know first that Card Swallow knows about us.
Okay.
He knows.
I don't feel good about this.
Well, we can't leave now because that'll be too suspicious. We can't all go back to the monastery because then he'll know everyone's there.
You're good at talking through walls.
Do what?
You're good at talking through walls.
No, we were supposed to have moved.
You're all in the store.
You guys are
perfect.
perfectly able to move yourselves, just so you know.
I can hear you from here.
No, we don't want him to
Or
shit
from
in the hall.
there. Oh. Alright, alt that.
Right in the chest.
Or else that was lube guy.
Alright, so,
You know, if he knows and he hasn't killed us yet,
That he's waiting for us.
then perhaps there's some other solution.
I think
So
Satan
we
should
have
talk
to
to him.
surprise the hell out of him.
Do you think you can get enough bombs to blow this place up?
Well, I can
Just
get
set them all over the place.
I can only make so many bombs.
incredibly dramatic.
Yes, and then chain them all together and then light them.
Have doves fly.
Yes, doves.
The bombs.
Well, this is what it sounds like when doves cry. Don't judge me.
Oh, I thought you were going to play a sound
Judging
clip.
you.
No.
It's not a morning zoo. Playing path. Well, maybe we should talk to him, negotiate something.
Or kill him.
Well, I mean, other than killing him.
Why? He's bad.
Just
Quite the change of heart, but I'm for it, ish.
saddens me to just murder everyone we meet.
Does it?
Does it?
You mean murder Dashki?
Strangely, yes, it does.
Not everyone.
Dude. Never mind.
Dude.
Yeah. Ulfgar's actually from California.
I feel like
Dude.
what I'd really like
Bro.
to know is where this Afridi compatriot of his is. I don't feel like I'd have any compunction killing him. Might be a little difficult.
What?
The genie that's working with him. Oh. So why do I feel bad about it?
I feel bad. Poor you.
That's a good question.
Pardon us for
Well,
passing
I
notes
mean, that's
here.
fair enough. It's inexplicable that I feel so
Yes,
saddened by the concept.
yes, it is inexplicable. You are inexplict.
Deeply inexplicable. I would have really thought that I would have been excited to fight the traditional enemy of my
I don't even exist.
people.
What is going on?
He exists.
Of course I exist.
Apparently, you copied him.
All right, hold on a second.
Should have said circumstance.
Let me see what's going on here. I still have
All right.
control over you.
Well, I'm sad about it, but let's kill him.
I have absolutely no idea
You
why
guys are racist against us.
he doesn't move.
And by kill him, I mean like talk.
Well, you just have me on the layer
You're
with
not even eligible for like government grants. You have so little genie in you.
Wow! That's racist. I rolled for damage.
There, now you move. Strangely. That was weird. That was weird. All right. Anyway,
Thinking back to the battle of the mountain that was the mountain called something. And,
Hello.
and they were fighting Jin and
Tonic.
it was sad.
anyway.
I can't explain my feeling. It's just how I feel, man.
Drugs are too good.
Stack yourself by with mana.
Okay.
Good. I'm out.
Alright. Says that we are once again live, and yet.
Yeah.
Oh, we're loading. There they are! Okay. They don't look particularly angry or anything, but they are looking at you from across the thing and making their way around to.
I'm sorry, you have new challengers.
Let's circle around the other way. And go down the way or go from where they came from. And then we'll get pinched in between two groups and we can find both. I'll just whirlwind.
That's not a good thing, though.
You guys.
I'll make a profession soldier check
They're getting close.
to test the dwarves' tactics. I'm looking at you thing gesture
To them?
to them.
When you do that, they get noticeably more hostile.
Way to go.
They approach you with their weapons are still sheathed, but they have hands on them or half paw
I
things.
have a hand on mine.
I have two hands on my weapon and also my axe.
Boom. They approach and say, "Oi,
I'm so cool.
what are you doing up here?"
I've run the battle market. What's it do?
Well, there aren't any shops up here, other than the potions shop run by the Harpy. But there are storerooms up here with things, so I really like people to just be wandering up here without a
I
purpose.
just gave
Well,
you an
there were
extra
no
set in your
signs posted.
storeroom.
No signs. 2, do you see me in a storeroom? 3, needed some potions.
4, I am
Just
the
saying.
champion.
If you're up here for legitimate purposes, that's fine, but
Yeah, also 4, Ulfgar.
Boom. You have any toilet paper?
the Knolls don't know who Ulfgar is. They were not around when he...
Okay, in that case, I say Ulfgar, and I point at the huge blood stain on the stage.
No, sir.
One of the Knolls looks over the edge and whistles in a Knollish way. I don't know if Knolls can whistle, but
It whistles
is-
like a dog whistles.
in,
Wait,
through its
like a
nose.
wolf.
Nose whistling. Yeah. In a sort of appreciative
They
manner,
like you.
and says, "That's quite the mess you've made." Who
I didn't catch his name.
Just his head with my axe.
It wasn't Herbank, the strength.
Oh,
He was strangled.
Somebody knows that.
Yes.
Gerplink the Strangler.
Herbank.
Bazooka.
Like I said, Gerplink.
Dirt plank.
Herbank the Strangler.
That's it.
Suddenly, the four Knolls are quite excited and muttering amongst themselves.
If one of them starts humping my leg, I'm gonna kick him.
I don't even think that you can understand what they're saying because you don't speak Knollish. They are speaking. No, they are speaking Feral Common. That's right.
This is never going to work out that me knowing Knowlish has any effect on anything.
I know what to do.
So, they say, just stay out of trouble, and while there are no signs posted, stay out of the upper level. We cannot be held responsible for your safety or your lack thereof if you go upstairs.
If I wanted to talk to Cardswan, how would I do it if I can't go up there?
You don't talk to Cardswan. They get a little edgy when you mention wanting to talk to Cardswan. You say, if you really want to, we can get Ugruk down here to speak with you as an intermediary, but no one talks directly to Cardswan.
Ugruk isn't Cardswan. No.
Just like you're not allowed to talk to Elma. Surprise, surprise.
You don't get to talk to anybody of consequence.
What about my brother? Can my brother talk to him?
I don't want to.
All right, well, fine. We'll stay out of things, and we're staying out of there, and fine.
Yeah, we'll totally do that.
Keep out of trouble, and
We got the face of an angel.
the Knoll who is talking directly to Ulfgar says, well, next time you take the arena stage, make it known, because judging by the blood splatter, that was probably quite some show, and we wouldn't mind catching the second act.
Oh,
Come on. Right now.
I have a suspicion that you'll be catching
Oh
the
god.
second axe. I don't say in character.
You could take part in it if you want. I'll just nod. That's it.
Grunt gruffly.
Oh,
Spits in the corner.
Hey,
No spit.
no spitting.
There's no.
All right. So with that, they wander back the way that they came.
That's what they when you join the paper.
I don't think that's a good idea, Ross.
Oh,
Specifically,
I just use this nice silk next to me.
didn't want you to be in the storeroom.
You took a dump in.
Somebody shit on the coat.
You gotta go. I mean, can't hold it in forever.
Oh man, it's been 8 sessions and he's the only one who's freaking used the bathroom.
Helps.
Just assumed that you guys used the
comes
restrooms.
out
Perfect call it every time.
like perfect tiny little Sears like rabbit shit.
Yeah, that's how I do it.
Wow.
Just shake it down a pant leg and you keep walking.
So they go back where they came from.
Melzrick actually alchemically lost his penis. It's a very sad story.
Jesus.
Wow. Man, some of the worst things happen to your characters.
That's why he's so full of shit.
Fuck you.
Oh, dear me. All right, so what now? Browsdower taking epic poo.
I'm done.
Oh, you're done. Okay.
I'm slowly slipping around.
In there,
Yeah.
Oh look, I found poo.
roll a fortitude save.
Roll a poo check.
13.
13. You start
My shit
like
don't stink.
cough. Well, it's not just yours. Remember,
Oh yeah.
you start coughing and gagging from the overwhelming stench. Because mind you, this is the desert and it's hot, so it's a room full of hot
Stinky
feces.
poo.
It wasn't so bad in there. I walk out. Hey guys. Did you talk to Mr. Knowles out there?
As soon as you get past the threshold of the door, you take a deep breath of relatively clean air.
Yeah, that's a little better. Not much.
Stand behind.
Okay. So, now you're all together.
Alright, we were wanting to stay out of the storerooms.
Yeah, I heard.
Alright.
Did you?
I don't know how they didn't see me. I was
So let's go in the other storeroom.
looking out, looking at you guys on poop.
let's go kill them in the room that they're in.
Did you get any potions from the lady? And I use the term loosely.
No, I didn't get any potions.
No, lady.
You son of a bitch.
Well, perhaps a couple of healing potions would not be amiss if she has them.
So steal them.
Let's ransack all these.
Maybe you
storerooms.
could get a discount.
Maybe you could get a discount.
Maybe you could get 2 discounts.
I'm gonna go to the next storeroom.
Which one?
I'm gonna
That
trespass the shit out of this place.
Wait, is there a window in the room that they're in? Where are those stairs leading to?
They go down.
Oh, okay.
down to the other level. There's like
In there,
right where C2 says is the landing, and then the stairs go down to the bottom level.
Okay, what about in C11, those stairs?
C11.
Where those guys are? The nose.
Bottom.
Oh,
Totally in there.
I see. C11 stairs. Go. Scrolling.
Taking a lantern with it.
Scrolling.
I like my lantern, bro.
I'm not going in any rooms.
You're welcome.
I'm looking inside.
I'll go for winning. 3-1.
I'm going to guess that they also go down.
I was wondering because I saw them.
That should coincide roughly with the location of like the prison cells and things like that.
I got a 25 to perception. See what I can see from the doorway inside this nice little storeroom.
Bunch of like dusty old cloth. Most of it is moth-eaten and probably not worth very much, if anything at all.
Will it light on fire?
That's what I was thinking.
Hey, look, guys.
Might.
A distraction.
Man, I wonder why these gnolls are so worried about these storerooms. They have nothing but moldy, dusty rags and shit.
Literally
Yeah.
shit.
Knowles.
They like those kinds of things. They might just go in here and roll around or something.
What do they call that in the furry community? Yiffing or something?
I don't know. I haven't.
You just,
I only knew that
Yes,
because
yes.
of that one episode of CSI with the furries.
And all of her time on recording sites.
Yeah, you have to the pooch on that one.
Yeah, that was not very good. That was a 6.
Okay,
It's dark in there.
Let's not be furries this
Yeah,
episode.
Or no, it's a 7. It's still dark.
It's still very dark in there.
I have my lantern with it.
Somehow
It casts
you're
odd
still
shadows.
not.
Too much
Yeah.
animal fucking.
You got something in your eye.
I'm not willing to spend any more time on this topic.
Alright, I want to dress up like a
Or indeed live
a bear and start dancing next to Mildred.
Too soon.
Okay, never mind.
No. Okay.
Let's see. Alright, so
There's nothing in these rooms, guys.
what do
Bunch
we
of
want
boring
to do?
stuff.
What do we want to do?
Now you can see.
Well, if we're gonna do a thing, I guess
We should go to C17.
doing it quickly.
No.
I'm already forlorn. What's a little more forlorn?
So
Oh.
who's doing what? Roused made a suggestion.
Go to C17 and 11 in that order.
I'll go and if these guys aren't doing anything, I'll go and walk with Ross.
You guys go to. You guys went 11 or 17?
We're going to 17.
Thanks, me and
Ooh.
Peyton can do
Whoops.
11.
Well,
So we'll be right there anyway.
Let's
before we
go.
provoke anybody by doing exactly what they told us not to do,
We'll just
can
act
we
like
buy
we're
those
walking around.
potions?
I'm trying to look right there. That sounds good. Yeah.
Stealth.
So stealthy.
No, then.
I feel like I wasn't that stealthy. Yep. Not feeling the sill.
Founder,
I got
18.
8.
get in there.
Where?
Talk to your
I got a
lady
big
friends. Maybe
boy.
pick up a couple of.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we're not going
Let's
to
go over
storerooms.
to ours. I got what I need.
Yeah, we're just walking. We were
No,
finding
you
our way
need-
back down.
Cure life potions, or I'm gonna
This is
stab you
useless,
right
sir.
here and now.
Get ready
Okay.
to bluff check. Tell them we're making our way downtown. Well,
Look at that. Faces past your homebound.
The head Knoll growls at you and says, "Oi! What are you doing? We told you to stay out of the storerooms."
We're obviously not in the storerooms, are we?
Good.
Logic.
This is solid.
He growls at you in a sort of angry fashion and says, "I think you need to be making your way back downstairs now. You have no business up here.
I'm looking for the stairs.
We
Think
would
they're
be
over there.
happy to escort you to the stairs."
I
Don't touch me. Ew.
I stand between Rosdower and the Knolls.
It's stinky over here. Let's go to Maldred. Maldred.
You know?
I think we'll find our
Boy,
way.
Maldred.
What?
Where are the stairs? I forgot them lost.
I don't know. There's
Took a
somewhere.
lot out of it.
Probably points randomly.
He knows.
Points at C10. Are they over here?
You just keep going around the circle, you get there eventually.
Oh, that makes good sense.
That's what we were
The-
doing, but now these guys are mad at us.
This
Mildred
knoll
will-
here
Blatantly go towards C10.
is. Okay, so you're making your way over there. They're watching you.
Sure.
This knoll is gesturing for you two to head around the circle to the right.
To see, like C2.
Yeah, you're heading towards C2.
Oh,
That's where he wants you to go.
yeah, we can go that way. Okay.
Okay.
Seems easy enough. That's closer than the other stairs anyway.
When my work is finished, I'm coming back for you.
So,
Huh?
two of them get in front of you,
Come on, Doc.
and then, whoops,
Wait, with their backs to me?
yes. And then as you pass this hallway, the cursed lantern,
Polymorphs?
I'm behind you, apparently.
the other two get in behind you, and in a big party, you are making progress toward the stairs.
I don't know why it happened. They just
Oh,
fell
Do
to
you-
their deaths
There they
off
are.
of the
Do
balcony.
you have to do you have to say anything to put somebody to sleep?
Nope.
Interesting. So
you guys want to get drunk?
suddenly there is a look of interest.
What?
I knew it. That's probably why I'm kind of up here wandering around. I had a little bit to drink.
It's probably
One of the gnolls says, "Are you two gamblers?"
Yeah, once in a while.
played butthole roulette.
Yeah. Oh, I'm black.
The penalty is AIDS.
What are you,
I
Freeman?
mean, I'm not very good at gambling.
Well,
I just keep silent for as long as possible.
I yell, I made a wager once! Oh, I'm not part of this. Sorry. I bet on
so
him.
you're being quiet. Rousdower, roll a charisma check.
Oh, be so charismatic.
Roll a cagey check.
This isn't going to go well.
A Nicholas Cage.
You can also do a bluff
Well,
check.
that was an 18 charisma. So.
Oh, okay. Well, you're fine then.
Okay.
So they've
That's
taken
manageable.
a liking to you, and of course they are impressed by Ulfgar for having slaughtered Herbank the Strangler with, what was it? Not even 2 swings of his mighty
Yeah,
axe,
there's one took him down, and the second one finished him.
like
Finish.
red mist. So they have taken a liking to you guys, and
Still covered in blood.
yeah.
So.
So they invite you back into their little guard shack area because they're not actually on guard duty at the moment, technically.
Don't
They're-
fucking mistake.
Off shift currently. Whoops, as I break everything. To play some dice games and drink copious amounts of alcoholic
That
beverage.
sounds like a good time.
I mean,
Let's go.
I look at Maldrick and I go,
We just make best friends. Who needs those two?
well, if I catch you guys,
Roll
I
a
just give
roll
you
a
thumbs up.
perception check.
I don't know how to interpret that.
Roll a perception check, Faden.
Where me and Ross are just big smiles on our faces.
19.
19.
drunk,
You were able to hear the hey, let's go play dice and get drunk thing. So you know what
Yeah,
they're
because
up
from
to.
the thumbs up, they could still be getting arrested. Like,
Like going to jail.
Guys, we're gonna infiltrate from the inside.
Okay, so you go in there. The last knoll through closes the door
And unzips.
because,
Alright.
I mean, you guys could do a sense motive check to figure out why he did that.
Oh.
You
I'm
could.
here to drink and get play dice games. Let's do this.
I'd probably
I wouldn't sense motive from the entire building.
No,
I'd
sure.
probably like if they all like sit around the table, I'd stay standing because I'm about that height, and like lean on my axe or something like that rather than sitting down.
To be fair, I wouldn't be.
There are actually only 4 chairs anyway, so
Yeah,
you're standing.
if I sat down by the
Something
table,
to
my
do.
head would be under.
Ross Tower is laying.
I'll sit on a barrel.
There you go. You can sit on the barrel.
Start shitting in here too.
So one of the gnolls goes downstairs to get liquor from the tavern. So he goes downstairs. He's gone.
They're glue sniffers.
Yeah. Do you want some lacquer? Yes.
Alright, so it is the 2 of you alone in a room with 3 gnolls.
I could literally take 2 of them.
So I would play this dice game.
Yeah.
I'm doing the thing with this.
Yeah, I'll make some money.
I'm just looking at Maldrick.
Shouldn't we have made it into the
Yeah, we should be in the.
So where are you?
That's why I'm looking at you. So I'm like, why aren't we in the building yet?
Where are you?
C10.
You're in
Because
C10.
apparently she sells potions.
Yeah, we're about to make some money.
So this is the...
I get you.
She comes out.
I believe this is where they said we could find potions. Maldrick says loudly and pointedly.
Oh yes, the only area that we were allowed to go is where we are.
Undrella comes out and looks around Faden and gives Maldrek a questioning eyebrow raise.
Maldrick's just one of those, it's cool, baby. It's cool.
I just think to myself, did I cast Vanish on? Or
No, she just couldn't give a damn about you.
not all of us have an eye for greatness.
You are pretty blind.
Potions.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna.
Why'd you say that?
Sorry.
I'm good. Wow. Already.
Did you sleep me? I think I had a nightmare.
She says, well, what kind of potions are you looking for? Gives you a wink. Very stage wink.
Nothing that smells like turpentine or looks like Indian ink at this time, please.
What about 6 potions? 6.
Just some pure light
Ask if she has any love potion number 9.
Oh,
that I just
That was the
discounted.
joke that he just made.
Wait. When?
Smelled like turpentine and looked like Indian ink.
Is that in the song?
Yes, it is.
Oh, see, my bad.
I held my nose, I closed my eyes. I took a drink.
That's it. Something about kissing
I
the
didn't know it was
Yes.
day or night because we've been in the building.
My little bottle of love potion number 9.
You guys are all nerds.
For real. Anyway, so what's going on? You were asking about potions?
Aiden is buying potions.
About
Maldrick
this.
is
getting it in.
visually violating Andressa.
About this time, the 4th gnoll comes back up with 2 large bottles of grog
Good stuff.
and closes the door behind him. Resumes
And
his
unzips.
seat.
I don't think it has a zipper.
He's got the good stuff.
Right, okay.
You were a terrible, terrible person. Okay, so, she says, what kind of potions are you looking for?
Pure light. Pure moderate.
Health potions. Health potions not really my cup of tea, but I do have some left over here from before. Thankfully, they don't expire.
I heard about a potion one time.
No expiration date doesn't mean it doesn't expire. Just like
You might need to add some water. They're a little dried up.
some
That's
jello.
awesome.
Just add blood.
It's like
It's
jello.
easier to carry. Dehydrated health potions.
Mm.
You just snort them in a box.
So
They were like jello.
she still seems very uninterested in dealing with you, and keeps.
I mean, my brother would like to purchase some potions.
Potions aren't what I'm interested in here.
Shut up.
Undrella.
Put your mind on some other jugs.
Undrella saunters behind the
file.
counter and leans over it, sort of hoisting her bosom up
Hard.
onto the.
Maldrick is biting the vape, staring blatantly.
So she says, I have 2 potions of Cure Light
2 big potions.
at present, but all of the really good merchandise is in the back attached to the infusium. It's really sort of tricky to get it off, and I could use the assistance of a, a
This is in
qualified
character. I'm just,
alchemist.
Brother, you may need to wait here for
An hour.
a few hours.
So in the meanwhile, she gives you the 2 potions of Cure Light, reminds you that they might need to be rehydrated, and gives you a ridiculous
shooter.
discount. So, since they're in such bad shape, I'll sell you both of them for 20 gold pieces.
How can I ever thank you?
Oh, I have some suggestions.
I pass Maldrick the money.
He gives it to Undrella, and she stuffs it down her top.
Well, I stuff it in my pants first.
And then he stuffs it down her top.
There you go.
All right. So then she sort of saunters back into the room with the infusium, giving the come
20 gold
hither.
pieces, that's some top.
Maldrick saunters afterward.
Okay. So once you are in the room with the infusium, you are once again sort of in awe of its beauty. She tells you
You're trying to get a
that
rise out of me. It's working.
there are potions on the thing that you can. It's got like hypodermic syringes on it, so you can like basically inject them directly, or you can claim them and put them into a vial.
Interesting.
So if you wanted to take them with you,
Not very cool.
you can
Reusing needle.
do a basically you'd be doing a profession alchemist check
Why don't you strap yourself into that thing and turn into Bane?
to claim the potion from the infusium.
So what kind of potions does she have in the infusium?
She lists them off and points to the respective one. Mage Armor, Magic Fang, Blur, Cat's Grace, Invisibility, Spider Climb, and Haste.
Visibility we could use.
They're all useful.
You have paste.
Haste.
Haste.
Paste.
Paste.
many-
The dwarf will eat some paste.
How many of these needle things are there?
There are 7.
7.
There's 1 for each potion. So are you going to use any of them, or are you going to just try and
Did
claim
somebody
them?
say haste in there?
No, well, first I'm going to use Undressa.
Okay, so we'll do that outside of actual narration.
Dear
Faden,
God.
what are you doing right now while your brother is banging a harpy?
Weeping for the bloodline?
Anything else?
Hey, I'm the one continuing the line.
Nope.
You're just beating off into the sand.
Nothing else.
Careful with what's saying.
Oh, poor Ulfgar.
Yikes.
Okay, Ulfgar and Rousdower.
I don't think that's what the point was. I kind of thought it was a sand digger thing, not a come on the dwarf thing. Jesus.
I forgot about the dust digger. Okay. I was just thinking that he's all sandy. Anyway.
My mom's name is Sam. Yikes.
Sandy beard. Yes.
Yes.
Anyway.
Ah.
So.
Well, other than, like, I'm not going to ransack the place. I'm not a thief. So.
Okay. So you're just sort of
Business opportunity.
standing around, weeping
I
quietly.
regulate trade. I don't steal shit from people. And yeah, I'm just
I'd
weeping.
steal it.
All right. So you two,
two.
Rousdower and Ulfgar. The Knolls are, they pour cups of grog for the two of you,
Yeah.
and then there are two bottles that they were pouring from, and two of them share one bottle and the other two share another bottle.
I guess I'll look around.
And they are drinking straight from the bottle and
Getting
drinking a lot.
Getting their no lips all over everything.
I don't know why we have cups. I just drink from the bottle too.
Just no.
I'll if I drink, I'll drink
that's
it
good
very
stuff.
slowly. And like Rousdower just chugs it.
Yeah, I didn't drink it. I didn't chug it all. I had like half a cup in one go.
You're gonna sleep himself.
Yeah, I'll,
Okay,
yeah.
so
I'm gonna be a little more.
the Knolls are basically more interested in drinking than they are in gambling at the moment, but
I don't bet.
they say something about the dice game that they were playing, and basically you roll
Liars.
3d6s. It is kind of like liar's dice. So you have to roll 3d6s, and then you have to guess what numbers other people get. But everybody can see what everybody else rolls, but you're only rolling one at a time. So, like, you roll 3d6s,
Four.
and the person who is sitting on your left has to guess what you roll, and then you roll it. And if they guess one or more of your dice correctly, they get your dice. And basically, once you run out of dice, you're out of the game.
Nuts.
Nerdsy.
And it just makes its revolutions around the table. And if somebody gets up to having 5 dice, having claimed 2 from their neighbor, then the person directly across from them also gets to guess what they are getting. It's a little complicated.
I'll roll his crappy dice.
He gets 3.
Yeah, no, there aren't 3.
Oh.
Remember, we didn't buy.
There's a whole case of D6s.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing that.
Okay. Just wondered why you bothered getting that one out of there when there's a whole case of D6s.
I didn't want to steal Dave.
I use them for stat roll,
I see.
so they rarely get used.
Okay, so Rousdower, you now have 3
No special connection to those
D6s.
dice.
Ulfgar, you now have 3 D6s.
Yeah. Ulfgar getting
I might not.
3 D6s for Knoll number 1. 3 D6s for Knoll number 2. Dave, you're going to be Knoll number 2. And you have some D6s of your own, yes?
I do.
Okay, get them out. You will be Knoll number 3. And I will be Knoll's number 1
Yeah, I
and
kill
4.
myself.
I
Alright.
actually, as they start the game, I'll say I'm not much for gambling, but I'll watch.
Okay, so you're going to watch from the corner by the door
I
then.
can roll for 4 if you want.
Okay, so yeah, you'll be number 4.
I'm gonna basically be bodyguard for Rousdower because just make sure he's safe.
VIP.
When the chips are down, he's a whale.
I'll be the pit boss. Just start tossing people. That's it. You're gone.
Toss them over the edge of the balcony.
Alright. So, I need to write down who's who here.
That was in a body. That was not.
Okay, so you're Knoll number 4? 4. Okay.
Unless you want me to be 1.
I'm going to have you be 1. So
Oh,
we're
okay.
going to go Rousdower G1.
I guess
So that makes me G2. Dave is G3, and Jeff is G4.
I will look around the place while Meldrick is sullying himself.
Is fornication the correct term?
All right.
Sweet, sweet.
Well,
So-
from my perspective and an elvish perspective, it's essentially bestiality.
All of you, yes, all of you who are playing Knowles
Sweet.
plus Rousdower, so everybody, roll a D. Let me see. There are 5 people playing, so roll a D10.
8.
1. As usual.
It means you're going first.
I'm number 1.
1.
7. So who had the highest number? You had an 8. All right. So Knoll number 1 is going first.
Can you give me a little backstory on my Knoll?
No.
Like, is he...
He's-
What's his motivation?
He's
Yeah.
vaguely drunk
Okay.
and trying to win some money.
What about his parents?
Dead, like yours.
They're probably dead. Okay,
You
so
couldn't
basically, when more than half of the table has run out of dice, everybody has to put in an ante, basically, and then as you are like trading dice, you can also up your betting. So.
1 goal.
1 gold. So the pot currently sits at 5 gold because everybody puts in the same amount. All right, so Knoll number 1, you are going to circle to your left, which would be Rousdower, and you are going to try and guess what dice he will roll in his 3d6s.
So wait, like 3 different numbers?
Yes. I mean, they don't have to be different. You could guess that he's going to roll all 6s, but...
I think a 4, a 2, and a 6.
4, a 2, and a 6. Okay.
Oh!
So he gets to keep one of your 6s and a
This is
2.
good.
The other one you get to keep.
That Knoll.
Okay. And
You're
now,
good at this, alright.
Knoll number 2 is going to get...
Wow, that was freaking awesome.
So Knoll number 1's backstory is he's a shark at
Yes.
a dice game.
So
I'm the number 1 no.
now you
No.
have 5 dice,
So
which means that not only is Knoll number 2 going to guess on your dice, but Knoll number 3 is going to guess on your dice as well.
good luck, I'm the best.
All right, so we each get 3 guesses on what dice Knoll number 1, which is Ben, is going to roll.
What did you roll for 6?
Which means that it is possible for you to actually run completely out of dice if all 6 of our guesses, or even 5 of our 6 guesses, are correct. It's not likely, but it is possible. So Knoll number 2 is going to guess 2, 3, and another 3.
So I have to
So then you get 3 guesses also.
6, 1,
Butts.
and 2.
Alright, all 5. Here we go. 6, 1, 2, 3. You say 2?
I have a 2.
I have
Oh,
6, 1,
there
and
you
2.
go. That's everything.
Okay.
6, 1, 2, 3, 2.
Oh, how the fortunes have turned.
Ah!
So what happened now? Does he get the other one?
Yep.
Wow.
1, 2, and a
6, 1, and
6.
2.
Now you do obviously have a chance to win dice back from Rousdower, or now because he is across from you, you now get to bet on his dice, but it's my turn.
I don't know how to
So
do
I
that.
have 5 dice now to roll. And
So
that means
3.
that you get to figure out what I'm going to roll, and you get to try and figure out what I'm going to roll.
Do I get to guess with all of these?
No, you only get 3 guesses.
Alright. I'm gonna 1, 2, and 6 has worked so far. So
Okay.
stick with
6,
that.
1, and 3.
Okay. Okay. So you get a 1.
Nice.
And what else did you guess? A
1 and
6?
2 and 6.
Okay.
You also had a
So
6.
you get a 6. And, well, because you are the next one in line, you get preference. If you both guess the same number, you get it first.
Yes, the same number.
And my other 3 dice were all 5s, so I'm still good.
That's how they roll.
All right,
My turn.
your turn.
I have a lot of dice here now.
You do. So,
8 billion dice.
you get to guess what he's going to roll, and Rousdower gets to guess what he's going to roll.
Bring it.
2, 3, 4.
1, 6, and 6.
Just get them dice.
Give me them dice.
Huffin uses a brand new Bang sharpener.
Sure. All right.
Fuck you guys. That's a lot of 5s.
Jeff's got 1s,
1.
and he's got a 6. So he gets 6.
I have 2,
And
3, 4.
so he gets one of your 2s and one of your 4s.
Only 1.
Only 1.
Nice.
So those are for Jim.
You're so
Rousdower, you're actually playing as yourself. You're Rousdower. All right.
Yeah.
Jeff, you are Knoll number 4. So sitting, Rousdower gets to guess what you're going to get, and who else gets to guess? Because you're number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 1, 2, 3, 4.
Should be 1 because across from me was him, which is 1 person over, and so it's like the next person and the next person.
So I'm really counting a lot on this roll. I have a pup back at home that's sick.
Okay, so Rousdower is guessing, and you are guessing.
Number 1.
You are Knoll number 1.
No, number 1. I think his name is
Tootsie.
Garrar.
Spike.
Spike. All right, so you are making 3 guesses as to
3,
what,
3, 5.
and you are making 3 guesses.
1, 2, 4.
Here's a 1, and a 4,
Yes.
and Rousdower had a 5.
2, 3, 3.
Where's my other die?
No, I had
3, 3, 5.
Yeah, 2, 3, 5.
There's another 1.
Made the dice now.
So
2 3s and a 5. So
you get a 5 and you get a 1. And I have a 1 and a 5 and a 4, but no one guessed
I said-
multiple, so.
Did I say 4? Or did I say 5? No.
You should probably keep track of what you guess.
Did you say 4? You might have said 4. Okay. I don't like giving you that. That sucks. It's an actual die.
All right.
I have 4 dice.
So now we have made 1 revolution around the table, or no, you haven't gone yet.
Say 1
Yeah,
of
you went
revolution.
first.
You
No,
went
I
first.
went first.
You went first.
Sure.
So now it
You
is
know.
Rousdower's turn, and
Wait. I guessed first, but he rolled first. Because remember, I took.
Yeah.
that's right. Okay,
Right.
so we've made 1 complete revolution around the table. Now the rules change a little bit.
Uh-oh.
The same people are guessing, but your guesses remain private, so that you can't. Basically, like if you have 3 d6s available, you would set them up in front of you to what your guesses are going to be, so that you can't, like, you're going to guess 1, 2, and 5, and I'm going to guess 2, 4, and 6, and therefore, like, the only hope you have of keeping any dice is if you roll 3s. So now you're not going to know. So that means
Dice. So only 1
So
person.
only 1 person.
only 1 person is guessing, and that would be Ben. So Ben, lay your dice out, make your guess.
Hold on, I have to do 1 more.
He's sharking it.
Yeah, he is.
Do you need another dice?
I know
I'm
it's
good, I'm
sharking.
good, I'm good.
Okay.
Sharking no.
Alright. Go ahead.
4, 5, 6, and a 2.
I wrote down 2, and I have a 1 and a 4.
Okay. So,
These are mine. Thank you.
okay, now you have 4 dice. So I'm the only one guessing on yours. And my guess is ready.
6422.
Wow, I get nothing.
Yes.
I guessed all odd numbers.
He's running it.
Suckitude.
He's running
Best
this
null.
Suckitude. Okay. I only have 3
That's
dice,
the
so
null you
Dave,
sleep
you are
first,
making
Russ.
Wait, do I get to roleplay the null during this?
Sure,
show.
if you want.
I was trying.
Mind you, all of us who are playing Knowles, we're getting drunk.
That's what I'm saying.
Woo!
After that round, I'm gonna take a big freaking drink.
Yeah.
Pretty much
I
after
earned
every
it.
round, everyone's taking a drink, I'm sure.
Take a big friggin' drink from the knoll to your left. It's mine. Infighting.
But I'm cool, so.
I'll reach over you. Who's the other one?
All right. So, Dave, are you ready to
I'm
make?
ready.
You made your bets
I
already?
have made my bet.
Holy crap!
My silly bets.
That is cocked.
Yeah,
You
you're
witnessed
good.
that is cocked. Okay. 2, 3, 4.
I have 2 and 4.
Oh, rule number 2 is having a bad day. All right.
Indeed.